Hello and welcome back to another episode of Video Game O.R. Clinic Duty, the series where we try to take care of any of your gaming repair emergencies. Today, we have a package. Now, inside of this package, I believe there is a PSP that was sold for parts off of eBay. So the tentative plan is to take it out, give it a look-see, and hopefully get it up and running. But without any further ado, let's begin the procedure. So a little bit of background on this item as I am cutting into it. So this was an eBay auction listing for a PSP Model 3000. I should have it up on the screen here somewhere. Now, it was listed as for parts or not working, and in the description it said that it was working. They turned it on and then it wouldn't turn on again. So with that description, what I'm hoping for is that it's just the battery died after they tested it, because I went through the seller's other items and they didn't seem to have any other PSP equipment, so there's a chance that, you know, it worked for them to turn it on and then the battery died and then they were just like, okay, it doesn't work, sell it for parts. Hopefully that's what happened here, but we will see. So overall, in terms of packaging, that was packaged pretty well. So here is the PSP itself. We'll go ahead and we'll zoom in. All right, that's better. Now we'll go ahead and we'll cut into this little bubble mailer and hopefully avoid cutting the console itself. Oh, is it wrapped again? No, I was just bubble wrap on the inside. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So if you're unfamiliar with the PSP and its different model revisions and like why this is a 3000 model or how I can tell this is a 3000 model versus like a 2000 or a 1000 model. So the main telltale sign on here that this is a 3000 model and not a 2000 model is if we flip it over, this little silver ring is extremely thin. Whereas on the 2000 model, which is this one right here, it is a chonker. So you can see that is pretty much the big difference between these two revisions. That and the 3000 model has a better screen than what was featured on the 2000 model. So that's the big difference between those two. And then when it comes to the 3000 and the 1000 model of PSP, the first thing you can tell is the 1000 PSP is extremely chonky. It also does not feature the video out port on it. So although these ports look the same, this one is the only one that is capable of connecting to component cables and then displaying the PSP on your TV screen. This one does not. Although I do find these little like bumps on the back to be fairly comfortable when you're holding the 1000 model when compared to the 3000 or the 2000. But that's enough about PSP revisions. Let's see if this thing works. So if we go ahead and we try to turn it on, yep, it's dead. Let's see if there is a battery on it, or battery in it. So to check that, we push this little button in on the side, then we can flick this up, which there is a battery. I have no idea what this is. This is some third-party battery. This is definitely not a OEM Sony one, so that could be part of the problem here. Doesn't look like there's any water damage. It's definitely dirty in here though, so we'll go ahead and reinsert that battery, then put our battery cover back on. Did this one come with a memory stick? Because that would be cool. Nope, no memory stick. That slot is completely empty. That is unfortunate. It would have been cool if we got a memory stick with that. In terms of the disc door is like completely, is that normal? Is that how that's supposed to be? Oh yeah, no, it totally is broken. It's chipped right there. Okay, so that explains why it opens this way. Okay, so the UMD door is broken. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and plug this thing in and see if we can get it to turn on when it's connected to an AC adapter. Yeah, the one thing that you have to love about the PSP revisions is that they all use the same plug. So let's go ahead and plug this in. Okay, so it is charging, so that's a good sign. Let's see if it turns on now that it's connected to power. There we go. Sony Computer Entertainment. All right, so it looks like we did luck out and the problem was definitely that the battery died. Looking at this initial setup, is that normal that there's a cracked egg at the top? That looks like it's kind of odd. Let's go ahead and we'll go in here and we'll see if there's anything on there. Obviously, there's no memory stick inserted, so we're not gonna get save data. We're not gonna get any login information. I guess we could check to see what system version it's on. If we head down to the system information, it is 6.39. Okay, so this is a relatively old model, or a relatively old bit of firmware, but the screen does look good. It's a little dirty and dusty. I mean, at least this PSP does turn on. I'll go ahead and grab a UMD real quick and we'll pop it in there and we'll see if the drive reads. Okay, so I have this copy of Hot Shot Tennis. Unfortunately, this is the only UMD that I own. I believe 6.39 is not compatible with this game either, so it may ask to update, but we're gonna just not do that for the sake of being a rebel. Yeah, no, it doesn't sound like it's doing anything with the drive. So definitely this UMD drive is toast. We could probably replace this, but again, you know, like with this system being so easily moddable, there's not really a point in trying to repair these UMD drives where you could just easily mod the system. So that's unfortunate that the UMD drive does not seem to work on this, but I mean, to be fair, the door is busted. I'm not sure if it's missing a metal housing, because like on the 2000 model, when you open the UMD, there's like these metal clips that are used for guide rails. So, you know, it could be that the 3000 model just doesn't have that, or it's completely missing, and that could also play a part as to why it won't read the UMD. So that is unfortunate that the UMD drive doesn't seem to work on this PSP. However, it does look like everything else is functional. It's charging, it has the time. The UMD drive is definitely toast, and I'm not sure if it's broken. Oh, we just lost power. Probably jiggled the cable. But with this UMD drive, I'm not sure how broken this is, and it's weird that there's no like metal chassis in there to hold the UMD, because like on the 2000 model, when you open the UMD drive, there's a little metal bar that you set the disc in before you close it, but on this one it's completely missing. Now I don't know if that's a 3000 model thing or if this one is actually broken, but I'd probably bank on this one being broken, just seeing how the rest of the condition for this system is. But that's just about all the time we have for this video. So if you enjoyed, consider dropping a like and making that subscribe button glow so as to not miss any future content. And if you have any questions for consoles that you're trying to repair or get a better understanding for, be sure to leave a comment down below or come visit our official Discord server where we'll be able to help you out. We'll have a link in the description down below in case you're interested in stopping by. With that, I'll see you in the next one.